Hey everybody, my name's Cyrus, this is Shaco Topaz, and today I'm going to show you my preferred magic find route, for right now at least. We'll go over the character real quick. We are magic finding with 416% magic find, 290 gold from monsters. For gear, we're running pretty standard stuff. We've got the Oculus, a Shaco with the P Topaz in it.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
Talrasha's amulet, armor, and belt. I need to get a topaz into the armor still. Spirit Monarch, chance guards, pretty low chance, or no, the okay chance guards, pretty low Naggle ring. Some rare ring that really needs replacing, and some war travelers. In here, we've just got some like small resistance charms, poison, cold, fire, poison, fire with the 6% MF is pretty good, and then a pretty bad Geeds. So that's about it for the character, so let's get into the run. I usually like to start my runs off in Herogoth, doing the Pendleskin run real quick, mostly because it's really quick and easy. Sometimes I'll just sit and do these for a long time. I don't know what the best thing I've found from Pendle yet is, though. Nothing too great, but he's a really good place to get full rejuve potions if you need to stock up on those. Next, I'll head over to Mephisto. It's a pretty easy one to find as long as you got teleport. Just hug the wall, choose a direction, and go as far as you can that direction. You will eventually find it. If I remember right, this one was a little awkward trying to find it. Oh no, it was a nice easy one. Just pop right on over to Mephisto. He usually costs me maybe 1 or 2 full rejuve potions to take him out, usually for my mercenary, so not too expensive of a run on the input side. He drops a couple uniques for us. It's also definitely worth taking these guys out so you can get the chest behind them. I'll sometimes scan around and see if there's another chest before popping out of here too. Next, we'll head on over to Act 1 for a Countess run. Countess kind of like is very nostalgic for me. This was like my main thing that I did back in the LOD days, playing on Battle.net. I would just run Countess over and over again. I realize now it's kind of a better one to sprinkle in than to do exclusively, I guess. Although I did find a Burr rune on a random monster right outside of the Countess's room, so even though that wasn't really from the Countess, it was a really good drop during a Countess run. You'll see sometimes I'll stop and take out big packs of guys on the way to the tower. It's just if it looks like there's a nice big pack of them. It can be worth it. Big packs of unique monsters are where you find the good stuff. So it's usually worth stopping and doing if you get a bunch of them amassed somewhere. Otherwise, you just teleport around and find the tower. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. The tower itself, and I might do a whole separate video on this, is really easy, I feel like, to find the levels. You just continue in this clockwise fashion around the levels, and sometimes you'll get these just super easy spawns where it takes like 1 or 2 teleports per level. This one was a little awkward, or it just took a little longer for each level if I remember right, but regardless, if you stick to this method of teleporting clockwise, hugging the walls, you will find the exits pretty quickly. Here I like to fight all the monsters that are down here and clear those 2 side rooms because I found a Geeds in this super low Geeds that I have. I found it in not this chest, it was this one right here. I found a Geeds in, so it just, you never know where things are going to be hiding. Every chest can roll all sorts of good stuff, so it's worth taking the time to do, in my opinion. Pop over here and take out these guys. Sometimes this can be a little awkward, or before you have some of the better gear, it can be a little awkward if you are playing the Blizzard or frozen orb, basically the cold fire sorceresses. Since there's stuff that's immune to both, including the Countess, you gotta have your mercenary take care of her. Get some really bad runes. Gotta love those normal mode rune drops. And then I check around the corner for any more uniques. Nothing there, so we will teleport home, move on to the last stop on the journey, which is going to be Andario. Andario, I go for level 2, I go clockwise around and typically find the way down fairly quickly. Not always, it can spawn I think in some different places, but going clockwise for level 2, I seem to find it without having to go through more than 50% of the level most of the time. You can see the lag making it a little awkward to get around, but I managed to get there. And then for level 3, I'll go the opposite way. I'll go counterclockwise. That just happened to be a really, really easy spawn there. I like to teleport all the way out to the edge, kind of straight up, and then go clockwise. And I have pretty good luck that way. Always clear out this room because you find some good bases, some good other stuff in here. There's a couple unique guys, definitely worth doing in my opinion. I like to stay really stocked up on rejuvenation potions too, probably kind of hoardery about it, but it happens. Also, I've found that this happens in D2R where there can just be shamans that you cannot hit with Blizzard. So I'll just teleport my Merc in there, but it's weird. I've noticed that a few times actually. There was also a tree leaper in Lower Karast that I was fighting one time that literally could not be killed. Like it was on 1 health, like no health bar left, but just wouldn't die. It was really weird. Just followed me around for the entire run. Honorable mentions while we're taking care of Andy here are Lower Karast and the Lost City. I just like this route as a quick route that hits multiple spots, isn't super boring, and I've had pretty good luck with the finds when doing this route. I find Lost City and Lower Karast kind of takes some of the momentum out for me personally. Okay, unique ring here from Andy. And just because I pre-recorded this, I'm gonna let you all see what gets ID'd here from that Andy drop. It's my first SOJ of D2R, so that was pretty exciting. So that was another reason that I was like, it's time to show this route off. Recorded a couple times, but this one ended up pretty good. So there you go. You can find some pretty cool stuff doing this route. I hope you enjoyed this video. Look in the description for all the other places you can follow me. We're going to be doing lots of videos here, so hope you subscribe and all that good stuff. All right, thank you. Goodbye.